Iran on Thursday permitted Indian-flagged vessels to transit safely through the Strait of Hormuz, even as maritime traffic through the crucial waterway has slowed considerably following recent US-Israel strikes on Iran, according to a report by the Economic Times. The development comes amid growing concerns about the safety of global energy supply routes passing through the narrow strait that links the Persian Gulf with the Gulf of Oman. However, vessels associated with the United States, Europe, and Israel are still facing restrictions. Diplomatic talks on safe passage. The safety of tankers navigating the Strait of Hormuz was a key issue when India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar spoke with his Iranian counterpart Abbas Araghchi late on Tuesday. Their discussion centered on the evolving situation in West Asia and marked their third conversation since the outbreak of the Iran war. Despite permitting Indian ships to pass, Iran has warned that vessels seeking to cross the strait must obtain prior approval. Rear Admiral Alireza Tangsiri, who heads the naval wing of the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps (IRGC), said two vessels that ignored Iranian warnings were struck while attempting to cross the strait on Wednesday. In a post on X, Tangsiri said the crews of the ships Express Rome and Mayuri Nari ignored warnings and attempted to cross the waterway. Any vessel intending to pass must obtain permission from Iran, he said. Strait of Hormuz, a global energy lifeline. Iranian state media reported that Tehran has tightened oversight of maritime traffic through the Strait of Hormuz after hostilities escalated with the United States and Israel. Iranian officials indicated that vessels not serving the interests of Washington or Tel Aviv would be allowed safe transit. The Strait of Hormuz remains one of the world's most vital shipping routes. More than 20 million barrels of crude oil pass through the passage daily, representing about 1/5 of global oil consumption and nearly a quarter of seaborne oil trade. A large share of global liquefied natural gas shipments also travels through this corridor. Any disruption to shipping here can quickly impact fuel prices, shipping routes, and supply chains worldwide. India monitoring ships in the region. India's shipping ministry said 28 Indian-flagged vessels are currently operating in the Persian Gulf region. Of these, 24 ships carrying 677 Indian seafarers are positioned west of the strait, while 4 vessels with 101 Indian crew members are located east of it. Authorities said the situation is being closely monitored. A 24-hour control room has been operational at the Ministry and the Directorate General of Shipping since February 28 to track developments and coordinate assistance. Shipping companies, recruitment agencies, and Indian missions in the region are also maintaining a regular contact to ensure the safety of Indian seafarers. Meanwhile, the United States Department of Energy has announced plans to release 172 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve starting next week as oil markets respond to volatility triggered by the conflict and concerns about supply disruptions through the Strait of Hormuz.